Hello everyone, welcome to my corner of the internet where we are once again playing the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, the Tribunal expansion. Last time, things attacked, well, I might be getting a couple episodes back, but basically things attacked the town of the city of Mournhold. We went and investigated stuff. We found out there were these other weird mechanical constructs down here in these Dwemer ruins, messing with the Dwemer? Whatever, we're messing with those creations, and Alexis was like, yo, I'm gonna be this powerful god thing, so I need you to go down there and activate a weather machine, like some sort of mad scientist's evil villain. So we're down here in these Dwemer ruins looking for a weather machine so that we can activate it. Yep, that's what we're doing. When we left off, I believe we had come to... Yeah, we had checked the passage of the walker. We had checked through Radix Forge, and if I recall correctly, oh, that's right, there was a caved-in area. That's right, we can't go there yet. The story does not allow it. And we're gonna go back into the Passage of Whispers, where I believe there was a doorway that we had not gone through. Yeah, this one right here, the Hall of Whales. And I'm going to assume that is where the weather machine is. Also, we came across a bunch of these ash piles, which is really calling into question now what happened to the Dwemer here in this place. Because all these ash piles are where you would like they're paired with items that the Dwemer would have been holding or using. They're in locations like on seats, so like to me this is very clearly the Dwemer disappearing. But is this a case of the grander disappearance of the Dwemer, or is it something a little bit more related to? I'm gonna go ahead and say Almalexia, because she seems kind of shady. Just gonna be honest. Like I don't know. Don't trust a god. Generally just don't trust gods. They are not to be trusted. Okay, the Hall of Whales. So let's go ahead and I guess we'll loot the place. We're being sneaky. I've decided to, I was like, I could fight things, or I could work on my illusion spellcasting ability and, you know, just could come on through and, and work on those skills. Look, we got two ash piles. And a Dwemer tube. So we got two ash piles, so this tells me that, you know, probably there were two Dwemer here that were in this bed when it went. Now, this is a pretty run-down bed, so I highly doubt the bed was in this condition when they were on it. But they still created two very nice, neat ash piles. Interesting. Ornate Dwemer chest. Oh, a journeyman armorer's hammer. That's totally what we need. We just need another one of those. I'm gonna keep that chameleon spell up. If you're just joining us now, John Cena, it's chameleon 2% for 38 seconds on self. But because of there's another ash pile of how we'll say I guess we'll say bugged. We'll just say it doesn't work great. How the stealth system in Morrowind works. Yeah, another ash pile. Dwemer airship plans. Let's take a look at these. Those look cool. Let's take those. Basically, I just need 2%, and it will keep messing with any stealth checks. Just the 2%. Basically, I don't know what I don't know exactly how it works, but it seems like it regularly rechecks your stealth checks. So like even after you've been detected, you can like slip back into stealth afterwards, and it's yeah, it's kind of funny how it works, but anyways, this book appears to be written in an unknown Dwemer language. From the schematics, it appears to be a manual on combustibles and fire safety. Well, now we know why there's a bunch of ash piles. They're like, this is what we should have been doing. But alas, it was too late. Everyone had already been incinerated. I'm running out of places to go, and I haven't found a weather machine. Maybe I have found a weather machine, and I just didn't realize I had found a weather machine. Okay, I'm gonna close this door. I need to check back here. The steel Dwemer dresser. Nothing really important in there. You know, part of me gets annoyed when I go to, like, out of my way to, like, check for... Ooh. I over-encumbered myself with that one. And I haven't been punched in the head here, so... I'll leave that one behind. So I haven't taken any durability damage, so... Alright. Yeah, but part of me is like, it gets annoyed when I'm like... I go check something like that, and I expect to find something neat, and I don't. But at the same time, it's like these mixed feelings. It's like the person who's been trained to play games a certain way and expects games to behave in a certain way and reward me or motivate me or, you know, drive me forward in a certain way. I get disappointed because I've been trained that doing that will result in cool loots. And I don't always find cool loots. But yet the other part of me, the part that just likes believable worlds and just being able to explore a world and, you know, I see the value in just, we'll say environmental storytelling. Because that's what that is, right? It's that, those items are not there. Like, they probably, if we're being honest, come from, like, a randomized loot table. I doubt, like, a designer specifically said... I could be wrong, but I doubt a designer was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a Dwemer coin, and I don't remember what the other item was, but I'm just gonna put those items in there, and yes, that will be great. Now, like, there's probably a random loot table there. Is it down this way? But it serves the purpose of telling a story. Okay, we got potions, 2 ash piles. We got ceiling fans here. Okay, it appears to be a manual on water channeling and pressure. So I like, based off of what I'm... Water channeling and pressure. Oh yeah, that they would definitely want to know how to use that for all those steam constructs and stuff, right? Huh. So yeah, like the part of me that just wants a world to explore, loves that not everything I find has to be like super valuable to me, and I think that's one of the reasons why I like the Elder Scrolls. Why I fell in love with Morrowind, the way I did is because it feels at times it doesn't feel so video gamey. Yeah, I think that's it. Not everything is like perfectly balanced, and not everything has to exist just to serve the player, and you know, like the player is not the. This is gonna sound weird about a game that basically has a story about where you are like literally a reincarnated god, basically. But the world doesn't necessarily, at least from like a design perspective, revolve around the player. Like everything, nothing keeps going while you're gone. Like in that way, it does. But like not everything is placed solely for the betterment or advancement of the player. I don't know where this machine is. Is this the machine? I'm gonna take another look at this thing. I really don't know. It's probably not a machine that's working. You've got a powered up thing, right? The power to Dwemer coherer? Something like that. And so I'm pretty sure I'm looking for an unpowered machine. And I would think that I would recognize it when I see it, right? There's gotta be like something that's, I don't know. Are you the machine? You look like you could be the machine. I mean, everything here looks like it could be the machine. I don't see why this would be the machine, though. There's nothing about it that says, I am a weather machine. And this thing's not even hooked up. It's broken. So that wouldn't work. Last time I had decided I was gonna use, like, invisibility and run around. I never got around to it. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I'll do next time. But I don't think I necessarily have a good invisibility spell that, I can cast with my limited magicka pool. Like, I feel like this here works for illusion, a lot better than... Actually, let me see. Do I have... Let's see, I've got hide. Invisibility for 30 seconds on self. So John Cena is 3, hide is 30. Yeah, exactly. But they both serve illusion. So I kind of feel like if I want to build up my illusion, it's better to just use chameleon. Although it does mean that I'm moving a whole lot slower, but... I'm making more progress? Yeah. By taking my time slowly and sneaking everywhere and just using chameleon, I am making more progress. Sure. All right, this part was guarded. Okay, let's use some of that environmental storytelling. This part was guarded. This has got to be more along the lines of where this machine would be. Right? This is the only other machine it could be. Your illusion skill is increased to 51, and you should rest and meditate on what you've learned. We leveled up. So we probably should rest and meditate on what we learned. I don't think there was any centurions or anything in here. So this is probably a good place to rest, I think. We'll go off to this far corner. It's been a while since we've had a level up, I think. Maybe? Let's rest for an hour. You have ascended to level 35. Really? Only 35? The results of hard work and dedication always look like luck to saps, but you know you've earned every ounce of your success. Not a whole lot of great points here. I guess we'll take the two multipliers, and then we'll add points to luck or endurance. I mean, by the time we get endurance up, it's going to be useless to us. Sure. We'll put a point in endurance, and then when we get that all built up, then we'll go 1 endurance, 1 luck, 1 endurance, 1 luck, or something like that. It'll take us a little while to level those up. Alexis always was squishy. She was supposed to augment, we'll say, her ability mostly with magic, which we've done a really poor job of doing in actually ever since Arena, honestly. I feel like magic in... yeah, it got nerfed majorly in Daggerfall, and in Morrowind. I actually find, yeah... Wait. What? Well, why is this... Did I not go in here? Okay, no, I did. It's just... This line here indicates the doorway. Okay. I guess I have to go to that... I guess the passageway that's caved in? You know what? That might be it. I might have been running around like an idiot. I need to go to the passageway that's caved in. Passage of the Walker, maybe? And... interact with that, and it'll be like, oh, you can't get through there. And then I'll have to... go questing for something to get through there? I don't know. I don't think I interacted with it. Collapsed rocks. Yeah, I interacted with it. I thought I did. Bam's arm... Okay, I've got no idea. I guess it has to be one of the machines. I'm going to... as nice as it is... to be able to just... build up my skills, I'm going to find me a... Where's... I know I've got a ring here that'll... Ring of Aversion. Help me move through here a little bit quicker. I'm gonna get to those, some of those machines. And... it can't be these. Okay. And I'm gonna, like, jump all over and try to get a really good look at some of these machines. 10 seconds is incredibly too short. Holy cow. Like, things are after me. Yeah, everything's alerted to my presence. I ran through here. And I really don't like, I really don't like looking things up. I want to figure this out on my own. Like, I did it before without looking anything up, so I feel like I should be able to do it again this time without looking it up. Like, I'm smarter than I was then, right? Maybe. Perhaps I've grown dumb over time. That's possible. Okay, the only thing I have found thus far is this Dwemer cylinder, but that's just an item I could take off of this machinery. What kind of satchel packs are these? See, normally, I saw satchel pack and I was like, okay, so it's like just a bundle of things, right? Like, maybe, honestly, my first thought was like, I saw the word satchel, which I usually associate with explosions, like explosives, but I was like, that's probably not the case. And then, so my mind went to, like, I don't know, it's like a bundled lunch or something that was just sitting there. And then I, you know, decided to reanalyze that thought. I'm like, is this explosive? Like, that could be explosive. Let me take one of those satchel packs. I'm going to be over encumbered by it, but that's fine. What I'm going to do is I've got orc strength ring. Because it's just around the corner. I'm gonna go see if I can use this as a kaboom. Because like, I don't think it's a lunch, and it's a new item. I have not seen that before. It's not present in any other Dwemer ruin I have been in. So I'm kind of wondering, is that? Place satchel charge. I wish, okay, if they would have labeled it satchel charge, I think that would have been great. Or, you know, actually, yeah, because I don't think there's a way to trigger a journal entry. I was gonna say, trigger a journal entry when you find the item. That way there, you're like, oh, I know what that is. Yeah, okay, I think I pulled a bit of a dumb. If I had been a little bit more, I thought things through, or if I'd been a little bit more curious about, oh look, I just found a satchel. I guess that's just a, you know, a thing for a lunch. Sure, yes. I'm actually kind of annoyed that my mind got hung up on the idea of that being a, something like that. Oh. Okay, go. Very quickly. Okay, that was not nearly as big as I was expecting it to be. I guess I don't need to buff my strength anymore. Passage of the Walker. Alright, here we go. Do you wish to crawl through this space? I'm gonna save, even though that's gonna put me right here in front of this thing. Like, this has got, like, point and no return vibes to it. Can I get back out? Oh, okay, I can get back. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. A lunch? Really? Like, I seen it before. Oh, okay. Like, I should have gone with my first thought. My first thought was, like, satchel. And I associate that with, honestly, the first thing that comes to mind is commandos behind enemy lines. Because, yeah, sure, that's a relevant game reference that everyone will get. Because I seem to recall there being parts where you had to set satchel charges. I mean, there's plenty of other examples I've come across in games. But, I don't know. I guess my association with satchel, I think I got hung up with, I don't know what I got hung up on. Just something about it. It's like I explained away explosives. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's the setting. Maybe it's because it's like Elder Scrolls and I don't expect there to be like explosive powder and stuff, but I gotta remember that I'm in a Dwemer ruin and they were a little bit more on the technological side. So it actually would make sense for there to be some sort of like explosive powder. King's Walk. We'll go check. Well, we'll finish walking around this area before we go into a new area. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot here though, but... okay, so King's Walk was over there. Advanced Steam Centurion. Okay, so I'm guessing that these guys are tougher than the Steam Centurions and crap from the island, from Vardenfell. Because they've got the word advanced on them, which means they are advanced. Yes! Excellent! I am a genius for being able to point out the obvious. Yeah, because as I've mentioned before, I remember reading that yeah, Tribunal expected your like level to be around like level 20. And so, of course, you know, if they're gonna, you know, it's obviously set after the main game. It's like a sequel thing, so the difficulty is going to be designed to challenge a player that is, you know, that far into the game. Whereas I feel like the rest of the game is a little bit more even. Like, there's a little bit of enemy scaling, but it does so in a way that's not so... It's still pretty freeform. You can kind of go wherever you want, and for the most part, you know, not really pay the consequences for it. All right. I don't think I'm gonna find any loot I actually want, and I'm kind of, I hate to say it again, after I just went and cleared stuff out, over encumbered. I'm carrying these really heavy potions with me. Actually, yeah, that is kind of the problem, isn't it? I grabbed a bunch of those really heavy potions that I don't want to drink because I'm like, oh, they're special! There's water down here. Again, me pointing out the obvious. Oh, this is a cool looking area. This looks familiar. Oh, that's kind of cool! So these pipes, they take in large amounts of water, and this is where they get all their steam powers from that. But, oh, the area's flooded because this pipe broke. So normally this pipe would be carrying the water through for the steam, but it burst, it broke off the top, and now the water's just pouring down into this, this area, this cavern. Room, whatever. Skybreak Gallery. Alright, now, if there was a place that screamed weather machine, it's the Skybreak Gallery. Which is where we're gonna go next time. This is probably gonna be a really short episode after I cut out all of my aimless wandering. Sorry about that. Yeah, it is what it is. So if you liked my aimless wandering and hearing me talk in a rather monotone and kind of boring way, yeah, you know what, just don't like this video. Give it a thumbs down! I'm telling you how to vote this time. Either way though, either way, whether you decide to, you know, dislike the video, let me know what you thought in the comment section. Next time we're gonna go through this door and probably activate the weather machine. Yep, that's probably what we're gonna do. Very likely. I can't guarantee that though, because I might just like find a new shiny and decide to walk in the other direction. You know me. But until I get hopelessly lost again, I would like to ask you all to game on.